Hi, I'm Christy from 210 Solutions, and here is an overview of the 3CX app for your phone. It allows you to take your Office extension wherever you go, and it's super easy. See the video on the welcome email and the web client if you haven't watched those already. When you first launch the 3CX app, it takes you to the dialer screen. This is where you can simply enter a number to call somebody. To the left of the green call button, there is a search button. The search allows you to search through contacts both on your phone and in your 3CX company database. To the right of the green call button, there is a back button for editing mistyped numbers. At the top of the app, to the left, you will see 3 lines. If you click that, a drop-down will appear, where you will find Schedules, Setting, Silence, Keep Active, Scan QR Code, Help, and About. Schedules allows you to schedule a new meeting. Here, you can set the time for the beginning and end of the meeting, the PIN for accessing the meeting, video on or off, and add it to your calendar, and add any contacts there that are in your company database. When you hit the next button, it will prompt you to open your calendar app. From here, you can go about creating the meeting as normal in your default calendar app of choice. If you are creating a video meeting, you will not be required to enter a PIN. This works very similar to Zoom, although your participants will not have to download software to be able to use this. Now, let's go back to the 3 lines at the top. Meetings shows you the current scheduled 3CX meetings. Settings tab is where you will find settings for the app itself, such as account settings, advanced, which we'll go over later in detail. The theme, which is where you can switch from light to dark. Reprovision, which basically resyncs your app to the 3CX server. And resend credentials, which will re-email you your welcome letter. Under the Advanced tab, you will find options for enabling Bluetooth headsets in cars. Not all of these are supported, so your mileage may vary. Echo cancellation is something we like to point out. If you experience echo while using your app, you can click this to help with better call quality. However, depending on the volume of your voice, you may find that this cuts off the voice just a little. The next option in the list is silence detection. Sometimes, depending on the phone microphone, the server can detect periods of silence in conversation as the call is no longer active and it cut off. If you find that your cell phone is dropping calls during a conversation, turn on silence detection. Microphone gain is the gain volume added. For the most part, leave as is. If you find that your voice is being distorted, you may drop this down. Ignore audio subsystem API. Switch off battery uses optimization. Now this prevents your phone to switch the 3CX app off if your battery gets too low. Switch on background data allows the 3CX app to send you notifications. Ring time. This one is cool because you can change your 3CX ringtone to be something different from your system default ringtones. This way, you know if a call is coming from the office or not. Keypad tone. This enables or disables the tone made while you're pushing the keypad buttons on the app. Screen rotation. Locks the screen from rotating. Show unregistered extensions shows the extensions that have not been provisioned or assigned to a person. Sometimes extensions are made for external call forwarding or call groups. Enabling this will hide those unused extensions. Divert emergency numbers to GSM dialer. Please leave this enabled. This will divert any emergency numbers to your cell phone dialer and call out from your cell phone number. This is preferred because it sends GPS info to the emergency responders. Ignore the troubleshooting unless otherwise prompted by us. Now, back to the drop-down menu at the top left. The silent option silences your 3CX app from ringing or notifications. Keep alive. In some cases, if you're not receiving calls or notifications, it's possible your current network Wi-Fi or 4G does not support Google Push. In this case, switch on Keep Alive. Scan QR code is where you can scan the QR code listed in your welcome email or in the online web console to provision your mobile device. Help takes you to the 3CX website for documentation. And the About shows you the 3CX app version number. Beside the headset figure, you will see a colored square. This is where you can change your status. For more on statuses, please see the Web Client Overview video. At the bottom left, you will see the teams, but this is a list of all the teams and extensions and groups that are in your 3CX company database. Here, you can see that there are a list of people. Clicking one will call their extension. Do you also see to the right of each name, you have a phone icon, a message icon, and 3 dots. The phone icon does exactly that. It calls their extension. The message icon will let you send a message, and the 3 little dots will let you leave them a voicemail without calling them or add them to your favorites. The contact icon next to the teams is all of the contacts in your phone. Tapping on one of them will call them from the 3CX app. Next is the keypad or dial pad, which is the default when you open the 3CX app. Recent is all of your recent calls that you've made and received. Chat is all of the messages that you sent and received. This is also where you receive SMS messages as well as any Facebook or website chat if that's enabled with your company. The final icon at the bottom is voicemail. This is where you can listen to your voicemails, call the number back, or delete them. And that includes our overview of the 3CX app. Please like and subscribe and see our future videos.